launch into the help videos or maybe even the tutorial videos on this website, you might be asking yourself, how do I study? How do I learn language? And I just want to share a couple of thoughts, maybe 2 minutes, to help focus you on how to do what you need to do. Language is a different animal than some other subjects. For example, with math, sometimes you're just trying to get a concept, like you're waiting for a light bulb to go off, and when you get it, you kind of got it for life, a little bit like riding a bike. But language acquisition is different. Language acquisition takes a lot of repetition. So in olden day schools, they would learn things by rote. They would repeat. That's what that phrase means. They would repeat things over and over again. So if you're in my class, you'll know that we sometimes start the day by repeating phrases, the alphabet, numbers. We do them every day because to get language, you have to go over things a lot. When you're watching these help videos, it's very important to pause the video, to write down things that I write on the board. I would take this out of the classroom, get yourself some index cards, write down things on these videos and things you want to learn, write them on little index cards and stick them up by your bed at home or stick them near your desk. You can literally make a collage of 15 or 20 little index cards, all with different themes. Make them colorful, make them clear, and sometimes when you're sitting at home, just read out loud the cards that you've made. Read them out loud. One other little trick that's very important for learning language is to test yourself reading it in English and putting it back into Spanish. Our passive vocabulary is always much greater than our active vocabulary. So sometimes we might see something written in Spanish and think, oh yeah, I know that. But if we saw it written in English and we were asked to put it into Spanish, we'd go, oh, maybe I don't know it as well as I thought I knew it. I recognized it in Spanish, but I don't really know how to put it into Spanish when I don't see it. So a good thing to do with these help videos and the tutorial videos and any other vocabulary or things you want to learn is to make a list of them in English where you cannot see the Spanish and see, can you read the English and see, do you just know the Spanish? So you might put the Spanish on the back of the sheet and then you can test yourself later. That's another thing to do. Also with verb conjugation. You'll see in the tutorials and in help video 3, you will see verbs that you need to learn. And it's very, very important to practice writing the verbs in the correct persons a lot so that you know the subject pronouns, you know the verb endings, and you're just, honestly, till you're sick and tired of them. That's where you need to take language learning. So there are just a few tips. Also look on the free resources tab on this website. It gives more ideas on how to really practice language outside of the classroom to get the roots to go down a little deeper. So we'll leave it there.